Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Good, Auntie. So, tell me a little bit about your child, about yourself, and then we'll begin asking questions.
Sure. So my name is Dr. Haleen Gill. I was a dentist, an Australian dentist,
Okay.
and so I've lived a couple of years in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm here. It's been like 21 years since I had my child, my first child.
Mm-hmm.
That was my daughter,
Okay.
and when she was born, I mean, during, or I would say before I had my daughter, I was going through a rough patch in my life.
Okay.
But yes, my first child was diagnosed as having Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I had no idea about it. So when she was born, my pregnancy was fine,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just after the delivery. We were not even informed by the doctors.
Okay.
So she was born in Ludhiana. The doctor, the gynecologist, didn't say anything to me. She had a heart problem, so we didn't have any idea about anything whatsoever. But they never told me that something is not right per se
Yeah.
about my child. And after that, we moved to Chandigarh because my in-laws were here. So I just took my daughter to the doctor, to a pediatrician here. The guy was quite a famous pediatrician
Mm-hmm.
of Mohali.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't believe it, Anand. I think that the doctors need to be more compassionate
Yeah.
as to how they give the information to their patients. You know, the first thing, as soon as he saw my daughter, the first thing he said to my husband was, "ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆ? ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੱਚੀ normal ਹੈ?" Can you imagine? And I was just standing there looking at him, and I said, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੱਚੀ normal ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ." I was so taken aback. I'm like, "What?" I mean, imagine getting that kind of news and you are taken aback so badly. It hits you. It hit me so badly. I said, "Are you out of your mind?" I mean, how can you say that?
Yeah.
It's been 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And this gynecologist, the pediatrician back in Ludhiana didn't even mention anything of that sort. Well, how could you just say that?
Yeah.
And he's like, "मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੱਚੀ normal ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ." That's not how you break news
News.
to your patient. It's absurd.
Mm-hmm.
And you can imagine the kind of state I was.
Yeah.
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਇੰਜੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲਗਵਾਇਆ.
Mm-hmm.
We got her vaccinated and we just came out of that clinic, and I told my husband, I still remember that scene. I was standing there near our scooter. We used to have a scooter back then. Scooter de aage khad ke I started howling uncontrollably.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad. I said, the guy is out of his mind, you know, it can't be true. And the guys told me, the doctor told me that take her to PGI. She'll get the diagnosis there. I said, what are you diagnosing? Like,
Yeah.
on what basis are you saying this? He's like, I think she's a Down syndrome.
Think.
I think she's a Down syndrome, but you have to get her checked out. I said, okay. So, yeah, all these doctors told me she's going to be a vegetable for the entire life. She won't survive for more than 6 years, and now she's 21 years, and I'm so proud of her.
Yeah. You tell them that.
Yes.
And so tell me, as Honey was growing up, I'm sure there were joyous moments when she was reaching particular milestones. So tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about her first steps that she took, or the first word she spoke. Tell me a little bit.
That's such a beautiful question, Anand. I really love it. Yes, to be honest, I'll tell you about my feelings when I got to know about this. I was victimizing myself.
Right.
I went into deep depression. I already had a depression kind of state at home because my father was in depression. So, in a way, I had those genes.
Right.
It was just that I was so vulnerable, I went into deep depression. I started blaming myself
Mhm.
for my child, that all this happened because of me. I wasn't in that happy space when I got pregnant. As I just mentioned, my mother-in-law, my mother had passed away,
Yeah.
and I didn't have any backup help, and that was kind of a situation where I was totally shattered. But my mother-in-law was a very strong lady.
Mhm.
Though she wasn't very highly educated, But she was a woman of substance, I would say. She supported me like anything. I wouldn't be here without her support. And she used to tell me one thing, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਭੇਜਿਆ ਨਾ, ਜਿਹਨੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਸਾਜਿਆ ਔਰ ਭੇਜਿਆ, ਉਹਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਭੇਜਿਆ,
Yeah.
ਉਹਨੇ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਇਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਤਿਆਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਭੇਜਿਆ. Then why are you stressing? And then again it's the society. I didn't think ਲੋਕ ਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਗੇ, but I thought ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਕਿਉਂ? Why is this happening to me? Why has God given me this kind of a child? Why me? And she used to say कि she has a message for us. I never believed her. मैं क्या any message? किहड़ा message? किहड़ा message? I don't think there's a message for my mom. But she said no. And then she started working on my daughter. She would massage her, and her health started improving a little bit. She became a little bit stronger. Though her milestones were a little delayed,
Yeah.
but she took her first step at the age of 1.5 years.
Okay.
And again, thanks to my mom-in-law.
Yeah.
She was so positive. She was like, okay, I'm going to prove these doctors wrong. Maybe it was her faith.
Yeah.
So she used to say, man, no, prove karna wrong. She is going to, she's going to take her first steps. She's going to walk, she's going to eat, she's going to do every damn thing.
Yeah.
I was very skeptical because again, see, I started believing those people. I did not believe in my daughter's capabilities. This is one thing I would like to say to all the parents. Believe in the capabilities of your children, because I have seen that my daughter has stretched herself beyond our expectations.
Yeah.
And I know that they are capable of doing it.
She can do anything.
She can do anything.
Yeah. So, tell me a little bit about what are your daughters? What is day-to-day activities? What is something that you love about her, which brings such joy to not just you but everyone in the family? Everyone loves watching her do it or enjoy it. What is it?
She's a parrot. Doesn't shut up the entire day. The moment she gets up, okay, she's got her own routine. No one dictates anything to her. The moment she gets up, she goes to the washroom, does her stuff. She'll pick up her clothes from her cupboard, she goes and have a bath.
Yeah.
And after that, then she'll sit with her grandfather, who reads the newspaper every day. He sits in the veranda, she'll sit with him, gossip. Aaj ki hoya dadu, and then she'll talk about something. And sometimes her dadu has the radio, he likes to listen to the radio. So she'll start dancing. And after a while, she'll then come into her room and then she'll turn the TV on, listen to music, and then she'll start dancing. If she likes the song, she'll start singing that song. And then she has a diary.
Yeah.
She likes to write in her diary everything that she does in a day.
She maintains a journal.
Yes, she does. She journals a lot, and then she'll write, particularly what she eats.
Okay.
That's her favorite part. Mama, every day she'll come and tell me, I've written what I ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything is in my diary. Okay, good.
Okay.
She does that, and then she has her food, and everything is in a routine.
Yeah.
She has timings for everything. And she likes to go to the park. There's a park right in front of my house. So, not much though now
Yeah.
because of COVID.
Yeah.
But otherwise, she had this routine every evening. She would go to the park, sit on the bench, and look at children playing. Because the so-called normal children don't like to include her and play with her. But she always used to come back and tell me, Mama, today I saw, she knows the names of all the children, and none of the children know her name. So how does she know? Because she listens to them. She pays attention to their names. She pays attention to what they do, everything. And she used to come back home and tell me, Mama, this happened with that child. That child fell down. I was there looking at that child, and then she'll say, Mama, this happened, and then she'll laugh. And I used to feel so hurt that why aren't the normal children including her? But what I noticed was, Anand, that she has created her own world.
Yeah.
And she's learned how to be happy in that own world of hers. And that's what I had to learn from her. Being happy with what you have. Not expecting that validation from others. If others are going to come and talk to me, that means I'm being accepted by them.
Right.
She doesn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Who cares? You don't talk to me, I talk to myself.
Exactly. These are lessons that we need to
Oh
learn
yes,
from.
oh yes. I've had great learnings from her. If you don't mind, I'll touch upon
Yeah.
that. The greatest learning for me was being grateful for
Mhm.
what I have. I never used to be grateful.
Mhm.
Cribbing, always cribbing.
Yeah.
Why has this happened with me? Why me? Why Ada? And as I told you, my mother-in-law used to say that there's a lesson we need to learn from that. We need to have that. Open your eyes and listen.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah, I
around
think
you.
we sort of just see on the surface of the things. They look at it from a more, from a different perspective. You know what's below the surface. It's not just what's visible to the eye. There's so many emotions that sometimes people are blocking, stopping, not letting it come up.
Definitely, yes. And this is what I learned: gratitude.
Yeah.
You won't believe it. Every time I do something for my daughter, she'll say, "Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama."
Hmm.
I cook for her and I give her breakfast. Thank you, Mama. And then she'll praise me so much. I think she's my biggest fan. She's like, "Mama, inna vadiya bana. This khana is so nice, just like you, Mom."
Oh, that is so nice.
And I feel so blessed. I'm like, look, I have a fan.
Yeah.
I have a great fan following
Yeah.
me every time. Whatever I do for her, she's so thankful. I
Mm.
give even if I give her a spoon, I hand over a spoon to her, she's like, thank you.
Yeah, I noticed that now when you were giving her water.
Everything,
Yeah.
yes. For everything,
Mm.
she'll be thankful.
That's so nice. Okay. And Auntie, tell me, like, so why do you think that the society is not accepting enough? See, it is. I'd like to believe, or I'd like to hope that we are becoming more inclusive, accepting all of that. In reality, it's nowhere close to my hopes.
Yeah.
But why do you think it is still like that? It's been years, people are trying to work on it, everyone's trying to do something. But why isn't it like changing?
I guess it is because they don't have that knowledge. And I also think that people are a little bit skeptical as to how to go about it.
Yeah.
If they want to talk to me or they want to talk to my daughter, they're not sure whether they should or they shouldn't. And if they should, then how?
Yeah.
Kidda? Kaise?
So how should, if they had to approach your daughter, if somebody wanted to talk to her, how should they approach her?
See, these children are very friendly.
Yeah.
So just behave normally. Why do you want to give them? First of all, please stop staring. I hate people when they stare.
Yeah. Will you tell us about the incident you were telling me when your daughter said why this staring, and what
Yes.
did you advise her?
Yes, there are a lot of people who keep staring at her because she looks different than the so-called normal children. So she used to come back and say to me, "Mama, why is that particular person staring at me? Why isn't that person staring at you or my brother or somebody else in the family?" And when she said this, I thought, yes, she is also feeling that.
Yeah.
Why would somebody stare at her? It's not fair. So I told her that next time someone stares at you, they are staring because they think that you are stupid. So why don't you poke your tongue out to them and give that message to them that you are stupid, not me. Yes.
And she does it till
And she does it. And she does it.
and it makes her happy.
It
right?
makes her happy, yes.
Yeah.
So she feels she's giving it back to that person. Why not?
Yeah. Why should anybody have to take anything from anyone?
Yeah, this is shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, she doesn't. Any child who is so-called the different child is
Yeah.
not supposed to go through that kind of thing.
Do you think a change will come about if the parenting style changes? In the sense, if it all depends on the parents, how they bring up their children and how they're teaching their children to talk to everyone. Do you think it's the parenting that's to be kind of like pointed at to, investigate, to change their ways, or is it the schools that need to sort of become inclusive?
Everything,
everything.
Everything. I have met parents where they are so disappointed by their child that they have isolated the child. They do not let the child intermingle with normal people, so-called normal people. I think it is the society that has a blockage here.
Yeah.
They need to unblock their brains. I have never stopped my daughter from doing anything.
Yeah. And that is why she's confident.
She's very confident. You just tell her, okay, you go there and dance. She loves dancing. Whenever we go to attend these functions, the marriage
Yeah.
functions, they normally have those
Yeah,
stages
yeah.
there where people come and dance. So as soon as a particular troupe that has been dancing there, once they finish their dance, they go off the stage. She always goes on to that stage and she starts dancing.
Yeah.
Instead, we have to pull her down. Aja, bhai, bahut ho gaya.
You'll get tired.
Yes, and no, but she doesn't care. She
Yeah.
is in her own space, happy. And look, I have also, Anand, noticed one thing, that if I'm giving my daughter that respect, people will also give her respect.
Yes.
If I do not give her respect, no one is going to respect.
Yeah, if you.
When people come to me, they're like, "Bichari khadi," and I'm like, "Bichare tusi."
Yeah.
You are bichare, not me.
Yeah.
And they give me that look. Why? They're like, you have to handle such a child. You know, she's not this way, she's not that way. And I'm like, who are you? Because of your mental health,
Yeah.
because of your blocked head.
Mm.
Not poor me.
Yeah.
So much bliss now in my life, so much peace in my life.
Mm.
All because of her.
That's a wonderful thing to say.
It is. It's just the experience, Anand, how you take it.
Yeah.
It's just that. Yes, on one side, people are like, you have to struggle so much with these children. No, they have that instinct in them also.
Of course.
We think that they won't be able to do this. It is hard for them to do that. No, give them a chance to explore.
Yeah.
I have never sent my child to a dance school to learn dancing. She learned how to dance and sing just by watching the TV.
Yeah.
And she's such a fantabulous dancer.
Yeah.
You just saw her dance.
Yeah. She is. And she knows what song she wants to perform on.
Exactly.
Play me this song, and then she knew her steps and
Yes.
everything.
So see, give her a chance.
Yeah.
The thing is, we don't give our children that chance.
Yeah.
Even the so-called normal children are not given the chance. Forget about these children.
Yeah. It's all all stuck.
It's
Yeah.
badly stuck.
Yeah.
People need to just throw out that beach of thinking this way, that these children are not normal. First of all, stop thinking that way.
Hmm.
They are normal.
Yeah.
You need to support them, and we have to come out and support them as a society, as a community, which is lacking here in this country. If you look at the foreign countries, there is so much support from people, the community as a whole.
Yeah.
They have jobs for these kind of children. They have those that secure environment for these children.
Hmm.
They provide that.
Yeah.
Why can't we do it here?
We're very fast too, and I think it's very quick. Obviously, the government has to take steps, but as a
We can do a lot. At
Exactly.
this stage, we can do so much.
Exactly.
We can, as parents, we can do so much. I
Yeah.
can't tell you. But it's just that we need to collaborate. We need to think.
yeah, there has to
And
be a
go-
lot of
yes.
collaboration.
And
It's
go
not
forward.
one person it's work. Like maybe because you are very supportive of her, she's getting that. There are parents who don't know how to handle it. They don't even accept it for like years to come.
Yes, I know.
And they are not just, I think they're just missing out on a lot of joy, like you mentioned you get from her. They're missing out on that joy, and plus they've just added too much stress onto themselves thinking that, and society really doesn't.
Yes,
help you.
I just came to know about some time ago. I was told by somebody about a family who had a special needs child, and that family never celebrates any occasion. Why? Why? क्यों नहीं?
Yeah.
Celebrate life.
Yeah.
Celebrate life, whatever life you have. And those people are like, क्या खुशी है इसमें? And apparently, I think both the parents are doctors, Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Both the parents are doctors, and just because they have this child in their life, they made their lives so miserable, so miserable. They are in deep depression. They are miserable like any. I pity these people. भाई डॉक्टर होके तुम लोग ये कर रहे हो,
Yeah,
तो
this-
नॉर्मल दूसरे नॉन डॉक्टर पीपल को तुम क्या एक्सपेक्ट करो रिएक्ट करो?
Yeah, there's no education doesn't have any standing in this matter.
No.
It's all about.
Yes, and those people.
So okay, just give like one last. What would you just tell people? I know you covered a lot already, but like to accept for the parents like who have children with special needs, what would you say to them who are still not accepting? Like, is there anything that you did that helped you to come to terms with the fact that your daughter is going to develop just a little slowly than the others, or whatever? So, is there anything that you would suggest to the parents that will help them come to terms?
Yes, good question there. This is a very important question actually. As I said that I was in that victim state.
Yeah.
मेरे साथ क्यों? Why me? And my mother-in-law worked a lot on me that way. So ultimately I was thinking, look, I have two choices. One, be in that state of victimizing myself. Second, be in the space of peace. And if I want to be a victim, why? What was I doing? I was just hurting myself,
Yeah.
making my life more miserable. And would that have helped? No, because the entire family gets affected by that.
Yeah.
My actions, my reactions, my feelings, the way I was doing things, everything was affecting the family. It
Yeah.
wasn't just me.
Yeah.
It was just my thought. The thought process needed to change. So I thought, nahi, yaar, bahut ho gaya. I put my foot down and I said, now let me look at the bigger picture. What can I do for this child?
Yeah.
Now that I have the child, I can't just go and dump my child somewhere
Of course.
and just say, okay, she doesn't belong to me. Then because of that, I started working on this. I started focusing my attention to her and seeing what is she capable of doing. And to my surprise, she just left all of us dumbstruck.
Yeah.
She could do things that I even never imagined she could do. And she is capable of doing.
And that's a great discovery every day, right? She'll surprise you with something new.
Yes. Oh, I also want to touch upon one incident that I think I should, just to give the people a little bit of an idea about mindset that I'm talking about. I once took my daughter to my son's school,
Right.
and children are children.
Yeah.
Children के दिमाग में बीज कहाँ से आता है? Parents से आता है.
Exactly.
And when I took my child there, the kids were like, okay, they looked at her for just a millisecond, Carol.
Yeah.
They looked at her, and then all of them, and I'm like, okay, this is, my son. I just named my son. This is my daughter, and we are here to have fun with you guys. And all the children gathered around her, and they were just talking normally to her.
Exactly.
I was so surprised, and then this thing struck me because the parents were not around the children. They couldn't tell the children कि ये बच्चे के साथ नहीं खेलना, ये बच्चा नॉर्मल नहीं है.
हाँ.
बच्चों को क्या पता?
Exactly.
क्या पता?
Yeah, nobody was directing them, na?
Yes.
इधर बात नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना.
हाँ,
Yeah.
yes. She does look a bit different. She stands out a little bit from the crowd.
Yeah.
But when they saw that she is interacting with everyone just like them, they
Yeah.
were all around her. In fact, everyone's focus was on her.
Yeah.
That, Didi, come here, do this. Didi, let's do that. I was taken aback, and I was so touched by that experience.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what we want
Mm.
from the parents. Stop doing that,
Yeah.
please, and stop having pity on us. Bichari, Helene, bichari. You have to take care. I'm not bichari. It's you, bichari.
Yeah.
Please, I'm very happy in my space, and my daughter, everybody in my house is very happy. In fact, if she gets up late sometimes, घर सुना लगता है. I'm like, where's my parrot gone? She starts chirping as soon as
Yeah.
she's up.
Yeah.
So it's a different environment.
Yeah.
and just please take every day as it comes.
Yeah.
I just do that. It's beautiful. The feeling is beautiful. Experience. But नहीं, हमें दूसरों को दिखाना है ना, वो क्या सोचता है, वो क्या सोचती है. Will I be accepted in the society? Bullshit. Your child first.
Yeah, I mean,
And when you do that, you just meet the right people, Anand.
yeah, exactly. And you
I
don't
have-
want any negative people. In
I
your
have
life.
deleted those people out of my life.
Yeah,
And now they have realized they're trying to come back to my life.
of course.
Because they can see that I'm in such a happy space now.
Exactly.
They want to be with me
Mhm.
in that space.
Yeah.
So I don't mind having those people back as long as they realize that, okay, now is the time to focus on something else.
Yeah.
Now that means that their mindset has changed.
Okay, this is nice, Auntie. Thank you for the conversation. And thank you for talking to me about your daughter and sharing your experiences.
Thank you, dear. It was such a pleasure.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy for you that you
Yeah.
are taking up this subject because people need to know about this in
Yeah.
more detail.
Yeah.
And I wish you best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Auntie.